the revelation that America has a secret base in Saudi Arabia used to launch drones throughout the region, a tactic against terror which has grown 700% under the Obama administration.
Well, sources who were on the ground in Benghazi during the attack tell Fox News that, in fact, there were 3 separate requests to aid not only the attack that was occurring at the consulate and to try and help with that attack, but also requests for outside help, outside military to help once there were gunfires and firefights at the CIA annex. Those requests, we're told, came from higher headquarters. They were told to stand down.
On Fast and Furious, members of Congress and the government of Mexico are still waiting for answers.
This was a major fail on the part of the Obama administration, adding, quote, his signature means indefinite detention without charge or trial, as well as illegal military commissions, will be extended. He also has jeopardized his ability to close Guantanamo Bay during his presidency.
Rand Paul had sent a letter to Attorney General Eric Holder asking just a simple question. Can the president use a drone to take out an American citizen on U.S. soil? Now, you would think you'd get a letter back that'd be like, no way. Holder writes him back a letter that, while never directly addressing the question, kind of, sort of implied that hypothetically, in the right, yes, we can do that.
When they killed Anwar al-Awlaki, they also was born
an American citizen.
Correct.
Killed him.
Never charged with a crime, much less
convicted. And no one
convicted.
said a word.
Correct. They also killed his 16-year-old son.
Who'd done nothing.
What did this?
And you know what they said? They said he picked a bad father.
Correct.
As we said last night, the Obama administration, taking its first crack at the case Friday night, not only defended the Bush claim of state secrets, seeking to dismiss the case entirely, but added a stunning claim that no one can ever sue the U.S. government over secret wiretaps, even if the wiretaps are illegal.
Just signed into law by the president, H.R. 347 gives federal agents sweeping powers to arrest and bring felony charges against citizens engaged in protests where the Secret Service is present.
The White House and the Department of Justice both held press conferences earlier today. Officials responded to a host of questions, mostly dealing with allegations over the Internal Revenue Service unfairly targeting Tea Party groups, as well as announcements from the Department of Justice detailing a 2-month-long investigation culminating the collections of months of Associated Press phone records.
I first learned about it from the same news reports that I think most people learned about this. I think it was on Friday.
Nobody at the office thought to run that one up the flagpole for you prior to the news reporting it? Let's say the acting head of the IRS, who has known about it for about a year. Actually, my favorite part of that soundbite was, I think it was on Friday, I think. What was that day I found out that an incredibly powerful arm of the government may be using its power for coercive political purposes? Let's see, that was, the beer summit with Reverend Wright and Bill Ayers was on Wednesday, and then Thursday was spent listening into Americans' phone calls and randomly firing drone missiles. Where was I when I heard the IRS news? I was at the mosque praying, so yeah, Friday. I think it was Friday.